What's one question that you would ask Jesus if you had the chance? Last week, we kicked off a new series at Mech called Q&A with Jesus, and it's designed to explore some of the biggest questions that people often ask and the hope-filled answers that we find straight from Jesus in the Bible. Now, if you missed either installment of the series, I'd really encourage you to go get caught up on Mech's YouTube, on the Mech app, or Mech's on-demand library on our website. Okay, so this week, Gabby Gallagher took us to a passage in the New Testament book of Luke. And this is one of the 4 biographies of Jesus' life that's found in the Bible. So here we find the disciples wanting to know from Jesus how to pray. Let me read that quickly. Once, Jesus was in a certain place praying. As he finished, one of his disciples came to him and said, "Lord, teach us to pray." Jesus' response is what is now known as the Lord's Prayer, or the Our Father, a prayer often familiar to people even if they didn't grow up in the church. Jesus was not specifically telling them that they had to pray this prayer every time they wanted to talk with God, or that this was the only way to pray, but rather that this is a model for how to pray. Quick side note, our senior pastor, Jim White, he actually wrote a book specifically on this topic that I would really encourage you to read if you haven't already. It's called The Prayer God Longs For, and it can be found in ebook format at the link attached. Okay, but back to the prayer. This prayer can be found in the 6th chapter of Matthew's biography of Jesus' life in the Bible. The prayer begins with Jesus saying, "Our Father in heaven." So this first part of the prayer is about recognizing that we have a God with whom we are intimate and who is immanent. As Gabby said, the word Jesus used for father was Abba. It's one that could even be translated as daddy. God loves us. He sees us as his cherished sons and daughters. So when we turn to him in prayer, we should acknowledge the intimate relationship that we have with him. Now, by immanent, I mean that God is near us. While saying in heaven positionally may seem to put him far from us, the way Jesus used the word heaven here means that God is in every place, every location, all the time. Do you know God like this? Have you experienced him as an ever-present Father? If you haven't, I would really encourage you to check out more of the content on this page and to look at the on-demand library on Mech's website. We have so many classes offered through our Mech Institute that are completely free and designed to help you get to know more about who God is and what a relationship with him could mean for your life. I hope that you'll check those out today.